Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Mariam Singuni, but you can call me Mishia Ma'am if you would like. I certainly do not mind. As you can tell from the title of the video, I am going to be giving you easy steps to follow so that you can pass your ZIMSEC exams, whether you're an A-level student, an O-level student, a grade 7 student. I got your back, because I wrote my exams 2019 O-level. I passed with flying colors. A-level last year, passed with flying colors, and it was really gratitude to God and some of the things that I did which made me pass. So my friends were asking me recently, how did you do it? How did you pass? And that really motivated me to share this information with you. I hope you're going to like the video. Watch until the end, because these tips are certainly going to help you pass your exams. Okay guys, let's get right into the tips. So as you can see right now, I am lowering my gaze. It's because I wrote the tips down so that I don't forget a single tip. Where is the page now? I don't know where the page is. It has to be somewhere here. Where is it? Please give me a second. Here. Okay, found it. So I'm going to be looking down here so that I don't forget a single tip that will help you in passing. So guys, the first tip is to make a study timetable, because it's really important for you to have one. Why? Because it mentally prepares your mind for dedication in terms of reading or studying. For example, when I was in Form 4, I had no structure of reading. I would just read randomly, and sometimes if I was bored with the subject, I would just read for 5 minutes and then put it away, and you can tell that it's not going to have effective results. That goes for mathematics, because I felt mathematics dismayed because I was not even studying for it. When I would just open a textbook, I would be bored already and had no dedication or any motivation for me to read. And the study timetable gives you that motivation. You allocate time to a particular subject and you feel the urge to fulfill that task of reading, for example, like 30 minutes a particular subject. You understand what I'm saying? So it's really important for you to have a study timetable. And the most important thing before you even make that study timetable is to list down all the subjects that you do, and you group them into 2 boxes. For example, you have a weaker subject box and stronger subject box. I'm getting to the point where you list down all your weakest subjects and then all your strongest subjects. And when you allocate time in terms of your study timetable, you give the more time to the weaker subjects and less time to the stronger subjects, because you are already confident that you can maneuver your way around them in terms of reading, and you are confident that you will pass them. You understand what I'm saying? So unlike having a situation where you give 30 minutes probably to your strongest subject, and then you give like 15 minutes to your weakest subject, give 30 minutes to the weakest subject, and then like 15 minutes to your stronger subject, so that you can balance them out and you get more time to understand those topics and certain criteria that you don't understand for my weaker subject. I hope I made sense. Did I make sense? Say that I made sense in the comment section below. And if you didn't understand, you can ask me to help you much more on a deeper level. I'll get to that point. Second tip is just easy, guys. You have to write notes. Notes are important for any student, because if you don't have notes, you don't have the backbone to passing your exams. Ask me, I know. I did not write notes for history when I was in Form 4, and I was really worried. I was now trying to go through textbooks and trying to understand, and because they were not as simplified as the notes that I was given by my teacher and did not write, I felt like I was going to fail. But thankfully, my friend, thankfully my friend who dropped history subject and was writing notes all along gave me her notes when she dropped the subject, and I had something to read. Then I learned my lesson when I went to A-level that I needed to write notes, and I think it's important for iwewe kuti wonyora manotes. Ukasanyora manotes ukutofoira vamwe vanopedzisira vakuba manotes evanhu, and thankfully I did not steal anybody's notes, but write notes. Notes are important to make sure you pass your exams. Kana ukasanyora ndatotaura unofoira. Guys, while we are still on the issue of notes, some of you might say, "Andikunzwisisa my notes andiri kupiwa na teacher wangu." It's natural for some of you not to understand the notes, because the teachers, when they structure the notes, they structure them in a way they think that you will understand, and if it is the opposite of what they think or what they have prepared for you, all you can do is take a step further to go to your teacher and ask for the textbooks, and you read through them and the topics and the concerns that you have, and you do your own notes, which are correct by the way, and you simplify them in a way that you will understand. That way you will read better, pass with flying colors. Saka ndatiita sei nyora manotes. Kasanyora unodi? Yes, unofoira. So write your notes. Hey, let's go. We are on tip number 3. And tip number 3, I don't know. All you have to do is choose your friends wisely. That's the tip. Choose your friends wisely. If you play with fools, you'll become a fool. If you play with the wise, you are prone to become what? Wise. So choose your friends wisely, because friends are a huge influence on us, especially when you are in high school. There is peer pressure. If your friends say let's go to a party, you are at the party. If your friends say let's not read for now, let's play in class, let's make jokes, let's be the clowns, you are going to do exactly that. And at the same time, usenza konoko, time is moving. Time waits for no one. You can never put a price on time. You understand, where you can say, I'll buy some time and then read later. Honey, it's not like that. And if you have good friends, they will help you. I was not a person who went to the library, but my friend Rumbidzai, thank you, love. Rumbidzai, I love you, my dear. She came and she encouraged me to go to the library. We would go to the library together and we would read, because we had similar subjects that we were doing, although we were at different schools. It was easier for me to get more time to read rather than playing with the wrong crowd that would influence me to not do schoolwork. Honey, choose your friends wisely. It's up to you to make a choice and reflect kuti ndiri kutamba nevanhu vari right here, vanhu ivava vachandibatsira here kuti ndipase, kana kuti ndiri kutozvidonhedzera musango. Sorry, my shona is a little bit bad, but I am trying. So ndataura ndapedza. Tip number 4, social media. Stay away from it. Stay far away from social media when you're writing for your exams. If it's your final year, like Form 4, Kanakuti, A-level or Grade 7, stay away from social media. What are you looking for in social media? Do you want to communicate with friends? Do you want to see what the celebrities are up to? The celebrities are living their life, they are making money, and you are busy in school and you need to pass. Like social media, it's, the way it is, it's so distracting. Because last year when I was in upper 6, I would find myself with less time, but I nipped myself in the bud so that I could pass before I even went astray. Because once you get on TikTok and say I'm going to watch one video turns to 5 turn to 20 turns to 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. You go to Instagram, you see these nice pictures. You now go through reels, you now go through stories, and it's a cycle that ends up in like 4 hours. 4 hours wasted. Really? Really, Buffett? You wanna feel like that? because of social media. Social media is not going anywhere, my dear. You're going to read, you're going to write, you're going to pass, and then you find social media still there. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to distract you. Know your priorities. Set your priorities right. Stay away from social media. It's not going to help you. Again, while we're still on the issue of social media, there are some social media apps that can help you in terms of your studies. I know I sound stupid and a little bit of contradictory, but what I can say, they are the likes of YouTube. You know, we live in a digital era, and these apps help us in simplifying our lives. For example, let's talk about history. If you are a history student in Zimbabwe, you can go to channels like Mr. Muso's channel. He's a man who teaches history and other subjects, and you can help yourself to pass. For example, you can help yourself if you're a student. Go to YouTube. You can find channels like fayefilms, chit, which can help you in terms of passing and study techniques that you can follow. Mina, I got some of them from there. And if you're a history student in Zimbabwe, I recommend that you watch Mr. Muso's channel, because it's really going to help you in passing your exams. I'm getting a call. Let me answer it. So guys, like I said, you can use apps like YouTube to help you with your studies, and some of the apps like Instagram and TikTok, Twitter, I wouldn't really advise you to be going through them if you are in an exam season and reading or studying for your exams. That's all I'm saying. Know the right apps to follow and go through when you are writing your exams. Hey, I think I'm going to be a good advisor. Anna. Moving on. Now, all you have to do on tip number 4 is play. Yes, you heard me right. Play. You might be thinking, this girl is delusional, and what does she mean play? I need to be reading. I need every second that I can get to pass my exam and study for it. No, honey. What do they say? All play, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Yeah, now it's getting lost. I wanted to say all play and no work makes Jack a dull boy. That could work too, but I'm saying all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. You need to relax your mind. You understand? Usa your mind, because it can put strain in your mind, and you become stressed, and you now start mixing information. No, even when you're studying per study timetable, if you're studying for 30 minutes, give yourself a 10-minute break. If you're studying for 45 minutes, give yourself 15-minute break before you even move on to the next subject. And by play, you can give yourself some time to watch television. It eases your mind and gives you time to process the information that you have been, putting up. Mufungwa dzako. Saka ndatichi tambai, asi tambai moderately. Musazotimisha titambe titokanganwa nezvekuverenga. Aiwa, tamba moderately mwana musikana kana kuti mwana komana. Mwana komana baba moya mutele. Guys, I have lost count of where I'm supposed to be right now in terms of these tips. But the next tip, it doesn't matter. The next tip is make sure you study the past exam papers, because there are high possibilities and high chances that you will find some of the questions that were in maybe 5 years ago in the current one which you're going to write. And practicing past exam papers will help you in terms of time management. It will help you in terms of answering techniques. You have to answer in a certain way my exam papers, and you can go and ask your teacher, you go home, allocate time for yourself, and don't cheat. Cheating is not nice, because once you cheat now, when you get to the exam, you'll find you can't cheat there because the invigilators will be like this on you. You understand? They'll be watching you like a hawk. And he's written too. So please do pass the exam papers, as they're really important in helping you pass your exams. Okay guys, we have come to the last tip. The last tip is find a place to study, a really good place that can make you understand better. Because if you are in an environment where, for example, let's say you are with your family at home and you probably share a room with your siblings and people are watching TV, the family is watching TV, you want to watch with them, you want to socialize with your family, now you can't study and watch TV at the same time. I used to study in the sitting room at night because my siblings were snoring. Like, guys, my siblings can snore. Like, you know what? It's like a bulldozer in the bed. Like, I couldn't study there. Of course, yes, they were sleeping, but they were making noise nonetheless. So you ask your parents to give you a space in the home to study. Even their room, you can use their room to study during prime time, maybe if they are socializing with the family, or you can go to the library during daytime. I went to the library a lot with my friend, like I told you, and even alone when she was at school. So yeah, find a place to study, and when you study, we are different people. For example, I can study with music on, and I can also study without having music. Some people don't really need noisy places, so know the type of person you are so that you can study much more efficiently and just pass your exams. I hope these easy steps are going to help you pass your exams. In terms of your exams, you need to pray. It doesn't matter from what religion you are. All you have to do is put your education to the Lord and work hard, and He has good plans for you, plans to help you prosper and not to fail. And He says, ask and you will receive. So ask for the wisdom like Solomon did, and you are going to pass your exams. From me, Michelle Mariam Singuni, please do kindly subscribe, like, comment, share the video with your friends and your family. And Mina, love, peace, happiness, adios, muchachos.